And what makes like I've asked this to a number of guests, like what makes like what are some of the characteristics that make folks successful in manufacturing, advanced manufacturing? I mean, from your perspective as students, like are they people that like to work with their hands? Like what are like the kind of characteristics that you see over and over again? Like, hey, like this person's going to do well, or kind of have kind of grasp on the stuff that's going on.
Yeah, I would say, 10 or 15 years ago when I was interviewing young scientists or engineers or even, potential interns or co-ops, I was really looking for those folks that knew how to turn a wrench. If somewhere in your resume it said you rebuilt your engine on your old Honda motorcycle or something, that's what I was looking for 10 or 15 years ago. Now there's such an overlap of areas of expertise that come into advanced manufacturing in general. I have a lot of students right now who have an artistic background that are some of the best designers that I could ever even want to work with. I mean, they're just amazing. And you would expect maybe that their skill set would stop there, but many of them see a new design that they've created virtually, on their computer or whatever, and then they say, well, now I want to see if I can make that. Can you show me how to make that? And so some of these digital designers that I would consider more artistic have really, jumped out and said, now I want to learn how to make it too. At the same time, I still have students that love to turn a wrench. I mean, they come in with, machine oil and grease all over their clothes and their hands, and you're like, yeah, that's the person that I want to, work with me in the lab. And you get there and they excel immensely with their, hands-on activities, but they might turn around and say, I really wish I could learn how to design something. So I think it's just this broad spectrum from just everyone. I mean, we have students that are interested in food sciences, and they want to learn how to 3D print food. And you have students that are interested in forensics, and they want to learn how to 3D print things that they can use to represent what might happen in some sort of event that they need to use forensics in. Of course, in medical, our students that are interested in medical are highly interested in being able to reproduce X-rays or CT scans of a patient and be able to manipulate something with those designs that they make, or even to be able to create new medical devices. And so I think, I guess what I'm saying is that the type of student that appreciates advanced manufacturing has grown immensely, because it's not just the student, the young scientist or engineer, the young person that wants to do woodworking or modeling or building an internal combustion engine anymore. It's not that. It's every student that's interested in art and science and tech, and I don't know. It's amazing.